Welcome to Elevate Release Ball video. We're going to start with the foot. Please make sure you find a place where you can hold on safely, as we'll be working with one foot at a time. We'll find the first big toe joint. Place it right underneath and in between the second toe and the big toe. Apply gentle pressure at first just to gauge how painful it is. Breathe into the release, as it will be quite painful. The second point is underneath and in front of our ankle and heel bone. Again, gently press down at first to see how tight it is. Again, breathe into the stretch, as it will help you deal with the pain. If it's not so painful, move it around until you find a slightly more tender area. Again, gentle pressure at first. We'll move back and forth as you find a nice release. The third spot is your pinky toe joint. Again, gentle pressure as you press onto this place, breathing as you go. These 3 points would be quite necessary to release it at first before we roll the foot out, as you now see. Hold on again as you roll the foot back and forth, finding a tight area and going at it a few more times. Hold on safely as you are in an unstable place, rolling your foot out. You can do this 8 to 10 times on each foot as you go. Carla is going to help us now release the calf. You want to find the belly of the calf first. Sitting on the floor on a hard surface would be best. You're going to use your arms to gently roll the body backwards and forwards, finding a line going straight up and down. Again, be safe and breathe slowly into the release. Make sure your foot's also nice and relaxed, so no other unnecessary pressure into the leg is necessary. You can roll side to side, slowly guiding the ball up and down the leg, imagining the muscles of the calf spreading out as you go back and forth side to side on the calf. Work your way up the leg. If you find a tight area, stay on a little longer and breathe into the pain. We can also cross the opposite leg over if you want some more and deeper release on the calf. Use your opposite leg to guide the leg side to side on that tight area again. We'll do the shin next. Kneel on your carpet or your mat at home, controlling the ball with the leg that you are going to release. Place the ball in front of the shin, not on the bone, slightly to the side of the shin. You want to control the pressure that you're putting on the ball here, as this muscle will be very painful. Rotate your leg inwards so you get most access to the outside of this muscle. You want to roll it up and down, careful not to go too close to the knee. You want to really be careful with the pressure here, guys. Make sure you control with your arms and with your body weight pressing onto the ball. Breathe here. Ken's going to help us now to release the back of our knee. You want to find the fold of the knee, the crease that you usually see when you look down. This is the place you want to place the ball. Again, on your mat, on the carpet, place the ball under the knee. With the opposite leg, cross over to add added pressure. Be careful with this one again, as it is quite painful at first. With gentle and slow movements, guide your leg that you are being released on with the opposite leg. Slowly move here, as you want to make sure you don't damage the muscle. Breathe into the stretch, breathe into the pain. This will help also with calf and also tight hamstrings. Ken will help us here with our hamstrings. Sit on a nice hard dining room chair or office chair, but do make sure it is secure, as we are going to move backwards and forwards, side to side, to release the hamstring here. You want to get up as high as you can to the fold of your shorts and move the leg side to side, again imagining the muscles enveloping the ball. Find a tight spot, move the ball down or upwards as you see fit, and roll side to side. Gentle pressure at first. Always find that gentle pressure first, as you want to see how tight it is. Slow as you go. Great. She's moving the ball down, as you can see, so we get the full length of the hamstring here. You can also do this with your legs straight on the carpet, seeing if you can get more pressure. Carla is going to help us to do the quads. This is the thigh muscles in the front of the leg. Lie on your mat or carpet at home. On your forearms, place the ball close to the knee. Use your arms to roll the ball upwards onto the thigh bone. You will use your arms again to roll the ball back down. Do remember to keep that leg nice and inactive. Rotate your leg medially so you get to the outside leg muscle, the thigh on the side. Same concept here. Use your arms to pull the body up and down, massaging the muscle all the way the length of the leg. Rotate the leg outwards also, so the knee will point outwards to roll the inside of the thigh muscle. Again, be careful, be breathing nice and slowly here. We'll do the hip flexor. This is a big tight ligament that we all have from sitting quite a long time. Find the top of your pelvis and the front of your hip. This protruding bone, you want to place the ball right below it and in line with the hip bone in the front. Same position as earlier, but this time flat on your front with your hands underneath your forehead. The leg and hip that you're massaging, straighten it, tuck the toe under. To create the pressure onto the ball, you will slowly straighten the leg and relax the knee. Do not lift the whole leg off. Keep contact with the floor with your foot. If you want to increase the pressure on the ball, extend the body to add extra pressure on the hip flexor as you see fit. Kit is going to help us with our piriformis. It's a muscle right deep in the center of our glute. Find a safe seat that is hard or your mat on the floor to place your body on the ball. You're going to cross your leg over the opposite knee. With the forward and backwards movement, slowly roll the center of the glute out. You can also go side to side. Again, easy going, gently at first. Rotate towards the hip that you are rolling. This will open the piriformis even more so do be careful as you go forth, back and forth, side to side, as you see fit. The glute medius is a hard one to find. You want to find the top of the pelvis and the top of your hip bone. The ball should be placed in between these 2 points. On your side, support yourself with your elbow and the top leg bent with the foot pressing onto the floor. Again, move slowly and gently. Move the body up and down. Breathe into the stretch. You may use the top arm for extra support if the pressure onto the ball is too much. If you find a tight area, stay on it. Breathe into it as it will release further as you go. Angel is going to help us with the rotator cuff. Find the fold of your underarm. In line with that fold, place the ball against the wall. You want to apply gentle pressure at first as you roll your body away from the wall and back towards it. You want to apply the same pressure here as you might lose the ball. Do be careful and do be mindful again of the pressure at first, but this is a good one to do if you have a tight neck or a tight middle upper back from working too long in front of your computer. You can also find a little sweet spot, stay on it, press onto it to release it even deeper and fuller. Jael will help us with the middle upper back. Find the center of your vertebrae to your scapulae. Find the ball right in the middle of your scapula with the vertebra. Place the ball against the wall and gently press your back up against it. This one we want to be really gentle at first. A slow and steady rolling up and downwards action would require you to use your legs to push up and down. Be mindful that you won't slip away from the floor or the wall here. You can also go slowly side to side, but prohibiting yourself of rolling the ball onto the vertebrae. You want to make sure you keep the pressure here nice and steady, not to damage the spine. Breathe into this as it would help to release the stress. Angel is going to help us to release the chest. You want to place the ball on the center of the sternum with the opposite hand to the chest that you are rolling out. Start rolling as close to your clavicle as possible. Find a fan-like action as you can follow that as to trace the muscle towards the shoulder. Equal pressure again as you can. Make sure you get to the end of the shoulder. For our female clients, you want to make sure you only roll the top of the chest towards the shoulder here. Breathe as you go, as it would help you to release part of the stress of the tight muscles. Make sure you don't stress your neck, neither your jaw, as you release further through the chest. Make sure you do both sides for all of these release techniques with the ball. Make sure you breathe, hydrate, so your fascia can be fully hydrated before your next class or trip. Happy rolling!